YouTube, how the heck we doing today, guys? It is your boy Rick here, and we're gonna be breaking down. This actually is the biggest patch notes I've ever read from Call of Duty, so I'm very excited. Raven's been doing a lot of good things with the game. I wasn't excited before I read the patch notes, guys. I went and read them beforehand because I was like, oh, I'm not really expecting much. I wasn't even planning on making a video on it, but they updated every single gun, basically, in Call of Duty Warzone today to increase the time to kill, which is super exciting for everyone. So, guys, let's go into it. Patch notes right here. So, there's a new event going on with the Blueprint Blitz. There's new game modes, payloads, maps, red doors. Intel suggests these red doors will appear and take you to certain spots. Apparently, they're going to tell you where it's going to take you to. New calling cards and emblems. I'm just flying through this part real quick because we want to get to the guns. Gameplay. Sentry guns in the game. I'm not a huge fan of the sentry gun being in the game. To be completely honest, guys, I think it's going to be really bad for the game because there's already enough camping going on, and that is literally going to be made to hold down buildings, doors. I hope it doesn't kill too fast. Combat bow got buffed. There's a couple little changes with the camera. Dirt bike got, you can now wheelie on it, which is kind of cool, so you might be able to do some cool jumps. Bunch of bug fixes. Not too much. New social media tab or social menu tabs. Not too much on that. Lots of accessibility stuff with the text to chat, which apparently they want to have like more like available. But I just turned mine off anyways because people can just like spam stuff. So pretty irrelevant to me. New OTS 9 sounds like a close range weapon with good reliable it sounds like kind of like a MP7. They say good reliable recoil control with smaller magazine size. So it's going to be probably like the good old, like, what's this going to compare to? Probably like the SAUG, is that what it's called? SAUG and Black Ops Cold or Black Ops 4, something like that. Smaller weapon, low recoil, high damage, small mag. So I'm pretty excited to level that one up. Probably will be very strong, but it's going to be in the same category as like, if it has like a 30 round mag, it's probably going to fall into the same thing as like the nail gun. So hopefully it has at least a 40 round mag. But weapons, guys. This is what we're here for. This is the biggest patch notes I've ever seen on weapons. So, AK-47 nerfed. So there's a common theme on every one of these guns. I'm not going to read every single one of these to you guys because you guys can kind of like pause it and scroll through it. But literally every single gun was nerfed. AK-47 Black Ops was nerfed. AK-47 Modern Warfare nerfed. C-58 nerfed with a recoil nerf, but they buffed the damage range on it. AMAX nerfed headshot damage and torso damage. So I noticed that most of the guns, it's pretty much just headshot multiplier and torso up multiplier getting nerfed. Almost like literally every single gun here is nerfed. Farah, it got maximum decreased from 31 to 29 because the multipliers weren't are like already got nerfed when it was like the SMG in season 1 or whenever it came, season 2 when it came out, when it was like super broken as a secondary. So they didn't really have to do that, but I think it's still going to be strong. They says it increased the recoil, so we're hoping that's going to be enough to take it out of the meta, but I still think it's going to be right there. Far, back to back. Far, everything got nerfed, which is very interesting that the maximum damage rate got decreased on it because it already was hurting at range. So I guess they really wanted this to be an SMG. The assault rifle Golf. I should know the names of these because I played enough, but like I don't know what the assault rifle Golf is, and there's another one on here I didn't know, the assault rifle Bravo. I don't know which ones those are, but they got nerfed. Every gun got nerfed. Groza got nerfed. Recoil pattern got smoothed out, so maybe we'll see something different. Krig got nerfed. M13 got a buff, which I think is going to be very interesting to see here. The M13 has always been one of my favorite guns in the game. Got a slight buff, 19 to 20 damage, which is very low. You can see right here, the Krig is 25 to 26. It got buffed. So I think the Krig is actually going to be the best gun in the game right now. No recoil changes, nothing. I think it's going to be the best gun. Your go-to is going to be the Krig 6, but I'm very interested to see this M13. It got a slight buff and a patch that everyone, like every other gun got nerfed essentially, basically. There's a couple of them we'll talk about, but essentially the Krig and M13 are on my watch radar 100%. The Grau actually got a buff as well, which I did scroll past. I don't know how much that's going to really help it, but I'm excited to see because it already had kind of a slow time to kill. So it definitely needed it. It might be Grau meta again because we all know it has like no recoil. The QBZ got a buff slightly on its upper damage torso, but the rest of the gun got nerfed with the minimum damage, or the minimum damage got buffed, but the movement speed got nerfed. Oden got nerfed, which Don't know why. It has no bullets, so it needs high damage. So a little weird, but I think they're trying to do an overall, like, they'd rather over nerf guns than like leave some like that are going to be overpowered. Because you know how it is. We're always going to find an overpowered gun, which I think the Krig's going to be the overpowered gun. Ram 7 got nerfed. XM4 got nerfed. The M60 got a buff, which is interesting. Like, we already know the rate of fire is terrible to M60. I don't think that 1 damage buff is going to do anything to it. To me, it's always been like the recoil and just like the fire rate on it's terrible. So I don't know that that's going to be enough for it to become like the next thing. MG34 got nerfed to the ground on fire rate pretty much. Or not fire rate, just like maximum damage. MG34 is a high fire rate gun, so they nerfed the crap out of the damage. So now you have to hit even more shots, which I love. I love that they're doing all these changes. Just like a quick pause here for you guys. The game needs a change, and the pace right now, there's just no outplay potential. A little bit more movement is going to be needed to win gunfights. Lots of good stuff. There's going to be a lot of outplay potential if they can cut that time to kill down, which it looks like they're giving a really good effort at, so I'm excited about that. But there is weird guns on here that you just never would use, like the S87 got nerfed, light machine gun, alpha. I don't even know which ones they are. Can you just put the gun name? Like, off the top of my head, I'm like, what gun is this? I know I'm just sounding dumb now, but like, what gun is that? Yeah, Swiss K31. I like this. The ADS has always felt a little weird on it, so I'm very happy that they changed the animation. And then now they changed the reticle to the ZRG reticle, which is just their standard sniper reticle. So I'm very, very excited about that. The Swiss is probably going to be one of the best. It might be comparable. If that animation feels good, it might be comparable to the Kar 98K. AK-74U was like increased and nerfed. There's like an overall like, just like, it's like stayed even. Like, I wouldn't say it was a buff or a nerf, but damage got nerfed. It's weird. I don't know. They're doing some weird stuff, like where the maximum damage was decreased, but the minimum was increased. I don't know. It might be good. Maybe. Might be. Yeah. Looking at these other guns, I mean, there's some stuff that's going to be different. Submachine gun alpha, I think that's the AUG. The Bullfrog got like buffed on its extremity damages to the arms and legs. I don't know who aims at arms and legs, but it's kind of like annoying that they buffed that, in my opinion. KSP got decreased. LC10 got decreased. Headshot multiplier got hit, which it already had a crazy high headshot multiplier, so I'm not surprised. It's still really high at a 155. Mac 10 decreased damage. It's actually going to hurt it a lot in time to kill, but it's only 1 damage, so that actually is probably going to be really strong still. The Milano recoil increased slightly. It needed to happen. Damage range decreased. Needed to happen. Headshot multiplier decreased. Needed to happen. Pretty good. I think that's going to be pretty balanced compared to everything else on here. Submachine gun alpha got a pretty decent nerf. Nail gun, very big nerf, so it's probably going to be completely irrelevant now. Maybe if it's going to be hard to tell, guys, until we get into and like start testing things out if the time to kills are actually like a big difference. But going off these stats, seems like that's going to take that out of the picture completely. PPSH decreased. ISO increased. First increase on some machine guns. Some machine gun Delta increased. Is that the I don't like that they put these names in here. I need you to put like the actual name. Is this the striker? I don't, come on. Fennec decreased. Figure that was going to happen. TAC rifles decreased. Attachments, Black Ops optics with 4 times or greater magnification. I'll state they have an optic glint. Oh, so only for snipers. Okay. Perfect. You got a new operator coming in. Some more store stuff coming in. Let's see what it says. CDL supporter pack. New player signatures to prepare for champs. Rep your squad players through various calling cards, emblems, weapon stickers. This pack will receive a free in-season update with 10 stickers. These signature stickers are for players who made major roster moves during the season. Few standout rookies, 1 coach who broke barriers. That's cool. I really like that. That's a good idea. And then, yeah, that's about it, guys. I really, really am excited that they did lower... They did a legitimately attempt to lower the time to kill here, which is very exciting. So we'll be testing it out all week, testing out all these guns. Even though if I've made videos on them this season already, I'm going to go back. I'm going to test them again. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys want to find out what's going on in Call of Duty. And yeah, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. I will catch you guys later and try to make this as quick as possible because obviously I could have talked about those guns for 10 minutes, but until we get testing, it really doesn't matter. What I think is going to happen though, all right, so the guns that I'm really looking at here today, guys, I just want to throw this in at the end. Editor Rick, I'm not even like editing this much because I just want to get it out to you guys. The guns that I'm really looking forward to is obviously the new submachine gun, the OTS-9. If it is good, we'll see. It might not have enough ammo, though. We'll see what they have when we launch the game. We just finished it updating, so I'll try to get that out to you guys as soon as possible. The grau potential had one of the lower time to kills of it as ARs, but now it got buffed as every other gun got nerfed, so I imagine it's going to be right there. Krig will be the best gun in the game. I'll promise you that right now. M13 might be in the meta again, but you're going to have good aim still. But yeah, I think those are going to be the main 3 changes that I'm most looking forward to. Super excited, and hope you guys did enjoy today's video. And now I just kind of flew through it. It's a little bit messy, a little bit everything, but you've been in any of my streams before. It's nothing new. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. I will catch you guys later, all right? Peace.